Welcome everyone to Icarus, Alien Vanguard. It's a mod of Doom 2. Let's get started. A very old one, mind you, but a good one, made by our Team TNT boys. So this will mark the first Doom project that is completely unofficial, and will be pretty much that from now on. Let's get around to like Doom 4 or some crap. Doom 4. I guess Doom 5 is what we're looking for? Yeah. Yeah, we got some customino graphics. Sorry about the start there. It's going to look like a lot of flashing, blinking lights. So, the general vibe I'm getting of how this game works out is, or the level structure. So it maybe is you're looking for Icarus, the spaceship, right? And you get there within your own spaceship, and there'll be hell beasts along the way in space. Sort of a sci-fi bent. I think there's been a lot of weird fan fictions and how Doom things are wrought. But you know, I'll take it. You're not gonna have the custom level names and intermission screens. Although when those do come in, by default, you know I'm gonna have to make them work with the dehacked patches and whatnot. As usual, perhaps the first level can be the most ridiculous because, you know, I have to get all my stuff, but at least we're gonna have up the chain gun, and that's always nice. This is a pretty fun one. It's not as hard as Plutonia, thankfully. It's pretty much on par with TNT Evolution, but better in respects, I think. It doesn't really drag, or if it does drag, it is less of a slog and more of a look around and figure out what to do next. So, more of the difficulty is going to be in figuring out the level itself over destroying enemies. Though there's plenty of enemies. It's going to feel ridiculous, but hey, we're here for the ridiculosity. I know at a certain point, there'll be like an archvile almost every level, and then more close to the end, there'll be like a cyber demon every level. With the exception of the last level, because last level is Icon of Sin, and we just do whatever we want there. We can do all these sorts of things. But yeah, generally there's a few different level types. One is you're in the spaceship doing something. Two is you're on some far-off planet somewhere. And three is you go into like the simulation room, which I guess is like the holodeck. And it's just whatever level the developer comes up with by that point. The designer. Yeah. It's pretty good. All the music is different. There is no music that's used more than once. That's great. Get attacked by a chain gunner. Because that sucks. Sucks a lot. Oh, you know. How it do, how it be. The darkness. Hey, at least this mod actually utilizes the ultra visor, or the light visor. Seriously, that light visor gets overlooked in game design. Just like your lighting effects and your source ports are ruining it, but then when you do it right, and you have absolute total darkness, you're like, maybe I should get this visor, and things won't be such a piece of shit. Some drawbacks. Yeah, this HUD's okay. It gets the job done. I especially like the little icons for the ammo types. That's fine. It just looks like, I don't know, they're just red things on a green background. Didn't really change how Doomguy looked, even though we changed the box behind him. You got every gun. Not yet. Okay, so I can shoot through the window, but I can't actually go through there yet. Yeah. A lot of the logic to how the buttons work. Or a lot of walking back and forth sometimes as I try to determine what's actually happening. Is going to be present a lot. There's also going to be a lot of resource gathering, like I usually do at the end of each level. Right now, I'm hoping the resource gathers some health. All that health, that's fit to health. Oh yeah, I'm already thinking about what the next Doom 2 project I'm probably going to do is. And I've already decided that I'm just going to look through like the... they have like a thing where they choose Doom things for the CAC awards. But they only start at a certain year, like 2000 something. So before that, say 2003 and down, all the way to 1994, is generally curated list of like top 100 Doom mods. I'm only picking the ones that are full megawatts, by the way. But from there, I'd have to go do H2H Xmas, which is head-to-head Christmas. A continuation of a shorter Doom Christmas mod for Doom 1. And it could be either here or there. It just has a Christmas skin, and it's not too fantastic. But then the one I'm looking forward to right after that would be to just shove in Memento Mori 1 and Memento Mori 2. That could be really, really fun. I'm looking forward to it. So, it'll be a while before I decide to resort to source ports, because I got a lot of vanilla port. We got a little vanilla action here in our Doom places. We got a lot of text. We got a lot of signage. At a certain point when you get in the ship, you're not allowed to come back, as that's evident as you're in the ship, and you should not be able to go out into space and kill yourself that way. It's just a little salad dressing.
My dear, the ceiling has always been blue.
Although, why am I able to see the atmosphere? Because I'm guessing the ship is just going to orbit around the planet a bit until we can go fast enough to escape it. I don't know. Or we're just waiting around for another ship to get on. This is a shuttle, after all. So it's kind of a ferry in between the planet and, like, say, a space station to get to the next ship. I don't actually know. I am wondering about where in space we are, because a number of these Doom mods I've noticed take place near Ganymede. And, what was the other one? It started with Io? Yeah, we had Io. Yeah, Jupiter's moons. We've been hanging around Jupiter's moons a lot in these Doom mods, so I'm happy to go somewhere else for once.
Shooting all these people.
There'll be the usual secret collection. Sometimes there's a couple of secrets that I just can't actually get due to how the game works. But you won't be missing anything. I won't be missing anything, hopefully. Maybe there's a few things I'll miss because they're not actually marked as secrets and they're just hanging around in seemingly secret compartments without being legally secret anyway. Are you saying they are illegal secrets? Well, it's illegal to hide them, I guess. Oh boy, it's the monster behind the wall trick. I hope that doesn't get hold. I had enough of it shooting Plutonia. Well, specifically one level Plutonia, but damn it. Thinking about... So I'm on the Mastodons, right? And I'm like, there's other people that like Doom, obviously. And then I think to myself, what if we Doom together? Start off my co-op projects. Start them off good. I don't know. It's a killer thing for me to want to initiate because, you know, all I would do is just be like, okay, let's start from here and do this. Because while I have good ideas, you know, I can't just make someone just go along with my side projects. If I have any, that is. I noticed you guys really like that one little Doom video that has nothing to do with my playlists. You know I'm gonna have to eventually cut that off, right? Because doing one-offs isn't just working for me. Did you like how I punched the cage open? I'm not sure how that worked either. It's the only time I see that happening. Yeah, you shoot the wall and it opens up. And a punch counts as a shoot, so if for some reason I have to shoot something to open it, I will try to punch it first. / chainsaw, if Berserk is not available at that time when I have chainsaw. And then we resort to pistol. It's a shame because usually by level 2 the pistol is worthless. Not to say I can't use it to snipe, but you know, the shotgun got really good for sniping, and sometimes if there's just a big enemy kind of farish away, I could get away with a super shotgun snipe, sort of. It's really the area of the target you have to look out for, the hitbox size. Otherwise, you're wasting your super shotgun. Where could it all be? Why do we have lava on this ship? I don't freaking know. This freaking blows. Yes, get all the bullets in your grand time downtime. Put a ball in your hands and tell you what. Put them in your hands. Put them in your hands. So we're walking over here. You're pushing that switch. Maybe I should do technical writing plays where it just sounds like I'm going to describe everything I'm doing from every single second of every moment. Oh boy. There's a lot of levels that are going to involve teleporting enemies in, and the only problem with that is in early Doom mods, I don't know if they're still doing this, is that they just set them off to like the side for them to teleport in one at a time. However, the thing with that is the monsters still need to RNG wander into the teleport to get there, so there might be a number of times where there's spare enemies that teleporting in, I'm just waiting for them so I can kill them. I kind of don't care for that, especially since that's the number one reason someone sneaks up behind me, is that they teleported late. So if you're not known for being punctual, you'll probably get the drop on me, is what I'm saying. Platinum now! I just heard Ubisoft will delete your account if you're not really using it. That would be the first game launcher I know of to make that happen. Good thing I only was using it for Trackmania, because I'm just gonna have to not play Trackmania then. Thanks. Thanks a lot. Don't worry though, I still got a Rayman game, so, you know, that didn't require the Ubisoft launcher, thankfully. If it did, I'd be pretty mad. I got that as a gift, you assholes. Pushing all this time and you got it pushing. Oh yeah, other news. I've been starting Pokemon Sleep, and I'm already sleeping more, or rather sleeping better, normaler than I wasn't doing. So if, you know, my attitude changes after like a few weeks, that's probably why. You know, it's good though, because, you know, I realize there's a few hours a day where I'm just not really doing anything anyway. It's just like, why not just spend them sleeping instead of doing nothing? Oh, it'll happen to you. You'll be like, oh, you're just sitting there, nothing's going on, and thank you for the shuttlecraft, Christopher Bateau. So you get to actually say the level names at the end or at the beginning of the next level, so that we don't have to worry about. Interesting font choices? Is that like Times New Roman at the bottom there? I don't know. It definitely looks like a font I would use to type an essay in Microsoft Word, however, at that time. Excuse me, OpenOffice. Oh, excuse me, LibreOffice. I don't know how many offices I can get onto with this crap. And we still didn't change the power time. You can probably tell I've disregarded the power time to the end of all time.